Good morning. Ellie. What's going on, Ellie? It's been a while, Ellie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Instagram
God.
Just
down goes Instagram.
Yeah, it's still there. Oops, wrong way around. It's been a hafach.
Asher yishlechu haYehudim heima v'soneihem. Asher yishlechu haYehudim heima v'soneihem. Misha shenichnas adar. Hey, Misha shenichnas adar. Misha nechnas Ada ma bim besimcha. Mi shenichnas Ada ma bim besimcha. Yam da 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 yam da 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 da. Hey hey yam da 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 yam da 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 da. Mi shenichnas Adar marbim besimcha. Today is Chet Adar. It also happens to be February 25th. Real Kindness Podcast Challenge of Purim to Pesach.
Yeah. And what would be the answer straight away, straight off the bat? We put it in the title. Real kindness.
That's right. Always.
That's going to get us through Purim Pesach, bring Yeshuas, bring miracles, get Hulkamania, Trumpomania, get Torah-mania, all out there. That's what's going to happen.
I think the most important thing, and it's actually it's so deep, what we learned today with Rosh Shlomo Katz and Rosh Shlomo Karlebach on Parshat Zachor. We read Parshat Zachor this upcoming Shabbat. We always read the Shabbat before Purim. And there was one line in there that was so huge. The way that you look at God is the way that you look at people, and the way that you look at people is the way you look at God.
And what does Hashem generally want us to do with people?
Chesed, kindness.
Kindness, because we can't change them, like spiritually, emotionally, mentally. We can give over good energy and good light and positivity, but really, the thing that we, as Sister Arsalanta used to say, worry about others people's gashmias. You, not their ruknias. You help them practically.
Yeah.
Service them, give them what they need, and all the other stuff will take care. That's not our job. So that's pretty much the
Okay,
end.
We're done. Have a good day. No.
So those support Just One Chesed, we connect to Unity Inspires projects. You know, that's what we're trying to do on a day in day out life, is create those kalim, those vessels for chesed, for kindness, either through Just One Kindness or Just One Chesed, or through Unity projects, Unity bookings, getting events and people together to inspire and to bring positive energy and achdus.
There are plenty of unbelievable organizations that are doing unbelievable things.
Right.
It really, at the end of the day, Olam Chesed Yibaneh, it really just comes down to just building the world around kindness. And what's the mission? What's the goal of that? The goal of that is so that we can be unified, so we can have achdut.
Amen.
The CEO of Just One Chesed, Tzaddik Jerry Latinik, says it all the time.
Jerry!
Our mission
is
good. Achdut. That's it. That's what it is. Our mission is achdut, and we're doing it through kindness. Whether it's our new thing, not a new thing, it's just now it's exploded. We have kindness booths that we go around throughout Eretz Yisrael, and we have people who volunteer, and they give out 2 candies to an individual. They say, here, one's for you, take one, give it to somebody else.
Right.
Here's Pirkei Tehillim. Say
the rabbit dollars, you know? Good tzedakah.
Write a note for our holy, amazing soldiers so that we can give to them. And when soldiers come by, we pass it around to them, telling them how much we love them, how much we appreciate them. And what we learned today in the shir, the Amalek and the evil, and how the coldness,
those snowstorms trying to stop all the good thing going on. What did you do? You were told not to do this from the beginning. You mentioned it in the show.
Yeah, no, I Baruch Hashem, I have the schut over 3 years already to be doing this, the Meals for Heroes thing, which is a part of Just One Chesed. But the Meals for Heroes is my baby. And I had people telling me, what are you doing? What are you doing? These things exist already. You'll never succeed. It's going to fade.
Doubt is Gematria Amalek.
We're 3 years later.
Gematria dollar, actually, also.
Just 3 years later, and we've given out, by the end of this month, by the end of February, we would have given out over 95,000 meals.
Wow.
That it's insane to think about that, but like, it's never going to succeed. I've had people, family members and friends telling me it's not going to go anywhere. This exists. You're not going to succeed, whatever it may be. So,
I don't think I was one of those voices.
You were not one of those voices.
I was very happy to get a free meal. Sorry, not me. It was soldiers.
Yeah. But no, Baruch Hashem. So we just, these soldiers that we're handing out these notes to, they're the ones who are really getting rid of the evil in the world. That and as like Rav Shlomo Katz said in the shir that we had this morning, we're here in Shirat David. Shout out to Shirat David for allowing us to use the space.
Yes, Rav Shlomo.
If it were up to the actual soldiers themselves, the whole situation down south would have been over already. And
my son used to say he wants to go back and finish the job. That was all it was like hard to him to finish that service. He even said, like a month later, and he's in some good situations in Eretz Yisrael. There's beautiful places you can go to heal and relax. And he said, I'd still rather be in Gaza than doing, I want to finish off the job. That's the soldiers. That's what they want. It's unbelievable. So, the reason why I brought just a few props, one, to make it a little bit more Purim Dik.
Hey, my boy Scotty just joined. Scotty from Australia. What's going on, bro?
See?
How you doing?
We're reaching the whole world.
Big shout out. Love you, brother. Can't wait for you to come back to Israel.
Oh, man. And that's why everyone needs to keep sharing, because the ability to get kindness, a global phenomenon, but it's real. It's not just whatever. And that's why we have to say about the Lashon Hara, don't speak not good about people, because that in itself takes away the drive, the ability. I was just speaking to someone last night trying to organize some bookings, and some of the not.
But
good
before
talk.
you continue with that, not speaking bad about people, that includes yourself.
Right. He also mentioned that today.
Don't speak
those
bad
voices
about
in our
yourself.
Heads, in our hearts, telling us we're not really meant to do this, or we don't have the ability, or the lack of belief. We have to empower ourselves. We have to learn that the inner Amalek has to be also dealt with, and that means the real ability to fully fulfill our mission. I was just at a Teches Mechina yesterday. Unbelievable. I did a little song for them because I could have spoken, but sometimes I was like, the music, like we started this podcast, phone, like music is sometimes the most powerful form of giving and expression. So that's a big way of how I've learned how to communicate is through song, even though I'm not performing generally so much. But I decided, for these guys, they were so heartsick. These soldiers who come, Giborim Yisrael, they just finished their Mechina. It's called Yad Avamuna, which on the Moshe Rabbeinu, that was yesterday.
Yeah,
Zayin Ada. What timing.
That's amazing.
And the energy there and the feeling of love between everyone. And it was just amazing. So I had to perform. And I basically just expressed how much simcha and how much ability if we're together, and it's the opposite of this, it's and that's what I got this at Gedalia Fenster's event in Jerusalem. I want to thank everyone who came to that, because it really was trying to just create a very positive vibe in Yerushalayim. I know you weren't able to make it, but we did succeed that, and we brought it to Shirat David for the climax part of the tour. And I want to thank again everyone at Shirat David for helping and hosting, and it's these collaborations joining together, the kindness that gets us through those times. And there was so much kindness in the air, like throughout the whole war. And we feel like maybe it's not as like people, like, I don't know, they get sort of tired. I don't know why. That's, I suppose, where Amalek goes to, where people are tired.
That's why we were talking about that today. It's not. Amalek isn't the ones who doesn't get you to start. They want you to start. They just want to make sure you don't finish.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? As Naftali Kalfa, our brother Naftali Kalfa said, Asher karacha baderech. Once you're on the way, once you start doing something good, that's when the evil comes and says, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, right.
If they're not going to prevent you from starting, once you start, they're going to try to make sure that you don't finish.
That's where I'm going to be honest. Like I built this Unity-inspired project. So it was during Corona, during the war. No excuses, just the reality. And the Iran war knocked out a big booking when I had in the summer, and now all the pressure right now. So I haven't fulfilled my goals of my business fully. Like, I'm just being transparent out there. I want to do it, and I believe. And when I fulfilled projects, like recently, bookings have come through and they're happening. It's a tremendous success and feeling, not just for myself, but for the artists, for the speakers. But it's still feeling for me very at the beginning. And that's why I need the people to reach out more, connect more.
Yes.
Support.
Reach out, support, sponsor projects.
I'm going to share only positivity.
House of Lave was here a couple of weeks ago. They're unbelievable.
I have only had one maybe request for them to come to America, and it didn't go through. Like, people need to actually go through with it and book. Not just discuss it, and Aharon, can they afford it, their budget. It's all worth it because the energy and
they're
inspiration.
Amazing.
They left the Rishima here when one of the sons came for a Shabbos. Rav Shlomo was like, we're still feeling your family's presence here.
They were awesome.
It leaves a certain sincerity and energy that you're not going to get from anyone else. And these are people who are worked. Their value is there, and they brought it to the community. And that's all I really want to share. Is those kind of unbelievable people. And please God, we'll have them again here in the frat. But I
want to give a shout out also. I want to give a shout out to Sanford. Thank you so much. And Devi, I got people from all over the world. This is craziness. This is the first time this is happening, Ellie. I got Australia, I got Morocco, I got the US watching right now.
Yeah,
this
where
is insane.
are you from? But that's the question back to this person. Where are you from?
Who's asking?
I don't know.
Where are we from?
Yeah.
I was born and raised in New York, but I was originally from here, Judea, where we are, where all Jews come from.
I was originally from London, but then originally from Poland. Originally
from Judea.
That's
right.
We'll go back.
We all come back from here.
Doubt about those people voices out there. Thank God Huckabee, Michael Huckabee did a great job
with Tucker
pushing that
anti-Semitic pieces of dog dung. Anyway,
he dealt with it amazing, and because this is our heritage, this is our inheritance.
This is who we are.
It's not on the neshama level. I would not have moved here.
Neshama is, for those who don't know, neshama is soul.
I wouldn't have moved here when I had a life set up in London. For this life here, I had it all set up there, and then this is Mesiras Nefesh. I mean, it's best, but it's Mesiras Nefesh.
Right.
So that's not happening because of some, agenda to take over some area of land. This is from a soul level. Our souls know this is the voice of Hashem
area of land that
home.
we need to take over is ours to begin with. Let's just be clear about it.
But we're on our way home. This is our home.
Right, this is home. I actually I met somebody. There was a family that came in from Panama last week. Beautiful, beautiful, amazing family. The Antaby family from Panama. They came in. They was their son's bar mitzvah, and we went to a base and we did something really awesome with them. And the mother and the father, they pulled me aside. They said, "Thank you so much. This is so unbelievable. Like, I just want to know. You said that you made Aliyah 4.5 years ago. Why'd you come? Why are you here?" I'm like, "Because it's home."
Yeah, it's home.
I'm home.
It's home. I was in England last week. I was coming back home. That was the whole feeling. So I was like a svee. My son went for a run around the hills here. Beautiful deers and svees running around, and they never really touch ground. Their feet never really settled. So how I felt. I came on Sunday early morning to London, and I'm sure you get that feeling you go to the US. And I literally running out. By Thursday, I was already back in shul.
Oh, halvai!
I never really touched down. I never really felt like I was like there. Like I was there because I love the people and Baruch Hashem, there's always good things in every place. But I never really touched, and I felt like this is it, back home. And it's such a blessing that we get to live this way, where we really feel we've reached our destination as a people. Now it's about building it, and now it's the real challenge. Comes Purim. Shlach Manos, Matan Sivyonim, comes Pesach, there's all the Kimchit Pesach,
right,
all the mitzvahs
he literally took the words out of my mouth. Just One Chesed is currently, Just One Chesed is currently working. We're about to give hundreds of Mishluchei Manot to soldiers and Miluim families, and then right after that we're going into Kimchit Pesach. People think that we're in Israel, Jews, we're all so wealthy. At the end of the day, there were so many families in need. Yep. And we're trying to raise funds so these families can have a beautiful, amazing Pesach. Right. I know we're jumping ahead already. We're not at Purim yet.
But Purim
is next week.
Right? And the way it works financially, things go around monthly. So you need to think in terms of people think short term.
Right, we got to take care.
it should be, you've got the month of Pesach or the month of Purim. Yeah, they're two separate times, but they're not, because the expenses from Purim go straight into Pesach.
That's right.
It all links up. I remember many times in living here when I wasn't in, the best place like financially, but I was, Baruch Hashem, always doing good things. Midnight Rabbi, working with all these yeshivas. They don't pay so well, but I was doing amazing things. And it comes Erev Pesach.
Throw in.
They don't. But comes Erev Pesach, and you're looking at the minus.